Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm showing you guys this 2021 Chevy Colorado with the Z71 package. This is equipped with the two-wheel drive, and this is a crew cab model here. But I'd like to give a special thanks to Bomnin Chevrolet for providing with the Chevy Colorado. If you guys are on the market for a Chevy, you can come check out Bomnin Chevrolet and ask for Lazaro. He will get you into a new or pre-owned vehicle. But let's talk about the front styling here of the Colorado. I think the Colorado looks very different compared to the other competitors in this segment. Looking at these headlights here, they're going to be a halogen projector with an incandescent automatic low and high beam with an incandescent turn signal with these halogen projector fog lights here. There's the Z71 badge with the blacked out Chevy bow tie with the chrome accents. I do like the pattern here in the grille. I like the squares here that Chevy offers. I also like this black exterior paint. And since this is the Z71, it does come equipped with these tow hooks here. I wish Chevy would have painted them red. And there's also this air dam to give the same really good fuel economy, but it's rated at 18 in the city, 25 on the highway, and 21 combined, which is really decent fuel economy. But looking at the side profile here, let's take a look at these tires and wheels. These are a 255/65 Goodyear Wrangler tire. They're wrapped in this 17-inch rim design here. I like the way these rims look with the silver with the dark gray inserts. Also, so these side steps here. Me personally, I would delete these side steps. I don't really like the way that they look. They might get hung up on a rock if you guys really want to take this thing off-roading. There's the Colorado badge, and there's also this blacked out mirror cap. And my model does not come equipped with a panoramic or standard size sunroof. The wheelbase here for the Colorado is at 128.3 inches with an overall length of 212.7. This is the decal for the Z71 badge. And there's these incandescent lighting here for the turn signal, reverse light, and brake light. And that's the Colorado badge there with the Chevy name embossed in the actual tailgate. There's a stand-up backup camera here. And this does have the V6 because of the badging. Looking down here, there's your 7 and 4 pin connector with the tow hitch. And Chevy says you can tow around 7,000 pounds. And the spare tire lives underneath the rear bumper there. And there's rear parking sensors. And you can also access the bed here because Chevy, they increased this bed step here so you can access the bed a little better. But open up the bed back here. This does have a damp opening tailgate, and it does come with a plastic cover here. I think Chevy doesn't offer a spray-in bed. You may have to go for the ZR2 if you guys want to get that feature. But overall, let's hop into the interior of the Chevy Colorado. Sitting in the interior of the Chevy Colorado, looking at this interior here, I do like this two-tone color combination with the dark gray, also with the black. But reaching over here to shut the door of the Colorado, my model here does not come equipped with a push button start. Chevy just gives you this key here with remote start, a lock and unlock feature with a panic button. The key does feel nice and sturdy, and this does have the gold Chevy bow tie and back of the key fob. But to start up the Colorado, just put your foot on the brake and stick the key in the ignition. Once you do that, you guys will hear that V6 come to life. Looking at the materials in here, it's gonna be a decent material. Sorry, I have the fan in here blasting because it's like 100 degrees outside. There's this chrome accented door handle. There's your lock controls here. It is auto up, auto down for all four windows. I kind of wasn't expecting that. Your mirror and adjustment controls are there. It's going to be slightly padded here to rest your elbows. There's additional storage. Down here is going to be a cup holder with more storage here. There's a manual recline function with a power sliding seat here. There's your dimmer switch, also with the headlight controls. There's a manual parking brake down there. This does have a manual tilt and telescoping wheel. It does offer a decent amount of range and adjustability. The automatic high beam switch and turn signal stalk is there. The wind wiper stalk is right there. This is the same steering wheel off the Chevy Impala, but keep in mind, Chevy, they did discontinue the Impala for 2020. Looking here, this is for the adaptive cruise control. There's a heated steering wheel function here. Over is for the volume controls. And Chevy keeps it very simple here with these analog gauges for the fuel, temperature, the RPM. And there's a small helper screen at the bottom of the screen. You can press this button here to show you different stuff like your digital speed. Also your radio source, there's a compass, and also when your phone's connected, and there's different sources to change the units and all the other information. But the steering wheel does feel nice in my hands here with a nice high quality stitching and leather. You can hold this steering wheel at any type of angle because of the way the steering wheel is designed. This is an 8-inch display. It does support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but let me connect my phone here. Okay, so once I did that, as you guys can see, the Apple CarPlay takes up the complete screen. I like the large, bright icons here. The touch response here is really good. I'm very surprised here. Going back here to the actual Chevy interface, the touch response is really good as well. There's some shortcut buttons here for the sync track. There's a dedicated back button. There's a volume and tune knob. This does have a dual climate control. Down here is for the tow haul mode, the stability control, the hazard switch, also for the light in the bed. And there's a hill descent control, there's parking sensors, there's 3-level heated seats here. I'm surprised to see that on the Colorado. I wish Chevy would offer cool seats, especially with the temperature outside right now. There's a small storage compartment there. There's a 12-volt with 2 USB ports. My iPhone 12 Pro Max does fit. They're just fine. Putting the Colorado into reverse here, as you guys can see, there's trajectory with distance markers. Mode here, just in case you want to hitch a trailer. Kicking down here to drive, there's even a low mode here. You can also cycle through the transmission via this button here on the side. Put it back into park. There's 2 cup holders here with this carbon fiber like trim. And there's a small wireless phone charger here. Of course, my iPhone 12 Pro Max does not fit there because this fits like an iPhone 6 or iPhone 7. Very small wireless phone charger. I'm surprised that Chevy even offer that here. The center armrest is going to be nice and padded with some nice stitching here. Open up the center armrest. It does reveal a large storage in there. This one looked like it's supposed to have a 12-volt here, but it doesn't. The seats in here, I like the way these seats look. They do have a 2-tone color combination, especially with this cloth insert here. It feels really good. The seats feel very durable, and I know they're gonna last for a long time. Looking at the glove compartment here, it does have a large bin style. And above me, there's a sunglass holder here. It's gonna be incandescent. And there's also this manual opening rear window here. So just in case you guys wanted to let more air into this cabin, you can definitely do that. But overall, I'm very impressed, especially with this 2-tone color combination here of the Colorado. But let's hop into the back seat. So to get into the back seat here of the Chevy Colorado here, the door here opens nice and wide. So if you guys want to put a child seat back here or your children, very good way to access the back seat. And there's also these side steps to get inside the vehicle here. But getting back here, this is where I have the seat to drive. As you guys can see, I'm only 5'8". I do have a decent amount of headroom here. This is handle here. And it's going to be incandescent lining throughout the cabin. And you can also open up this rear glass here if you guys want to let some air into this cabin. Down here is going to be 2 USB ports with a 12-volt here, also with a little bit of storage. And Chevy says you get around 28.6 inches of legroom in the back seat of the Colorado, which is decent legroom here. I feel like it's more than that. And there's also 1 pocket back here for storage. And you can also lift the seat up to create a low flat floor. And this headrest, you can press this button here and the headrest will fold down so you can have a low flat floor, just in case you want to lay the seat back down here. And putting this armrest down here does reveal 2 cup holders. Taking a look underneath the hood here of the Chevy Colorado, open up the hood, it does reveal Chevy's 3.6 liter V6. This powertrain makes 308 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. As the Colorado sits here, it does weigh in around 4,300 pounds, and it does have direct injection. The payload for the Colorado is at 1,400 pounds, and this can tow 7,000 pounds. And fuel economy for this 3.6 liter V6 is rated at 18 in the city, 25 on the highway, and 21 combined. So starting off in the Chevy Colorado here, this has Chevy's 3.6 liter V6. This powertrain makes 308 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque, and it's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy for this V6 is rated at 18 in the city, 25 on the highway, and 21 combined. The fuel efficiency is really decent in a sense. It's not the best. If you guys are trying to get something different, you have to look at the other competitors, but I think all the other competitors have about the same fuel economy numbers. Visibility out of the Colorado here is really good. This does have adaptive cruise control with the heated steering wheel function. These large side mirrors here. My model does not come equipped with the blind spot monitoring, so you guys may have to option it in. This does have an 8-inch display. It does support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Not the wireless function, so maybe for the next generation of Colorado, Chevy might offer that. And I've seen some spy pictures. They are working on a new generation of the Colorado and also the GMC Canyon, which is the twin for this vehicle here. Since my model is a Z71 package, this is a street-oriented package in a sense. You can still take this off-roading. It has a good amount of ground clearance. If you guys want a more off-road Colorado, you have to look at the ZR2 that offers sway bar disconnect. It offers a lot of skid plates, so you can really take that thing off-roading and whatnot. And my model does come with these it does come with these side steps here. Me personally, I would remove those because just in case you guys want to take the Z71 off-road and you wanted to tackle some rocks, it might get hung up on the rocks, but me personally, I would remove the side steps. But the ride quality is really good. It does have some Goodyear Wrangler tires. I do feel them a little bit on the road here, but this cabin is really quiet. I hear a little bit of wind noise coming in a little bit, but the ride quality is really good. That V6 does have a nice grunt from it. The steering feel It's very playful. You can feel what the front tires are doing, and the tires have a really nice grip to them. Like I mentioned, these are Goodyear Wrangler tires. They're a 255/65, and they're wrapped in a 17-inch rim design. But this thing does have get-up power. You can pass a lot of people on the highway, but this thing's ride really good. I'm really surprised because this is a off-road package here, and it does ride really good. Maybe if you guys want to take this thing on a small like dirt trail or maybe even a rock trail, it could do it. But like I mentioned, you want to do some hardcore off-roading, I would look at the ZR2 package instead, because like I mentioned, it offers disconnecting sway bars, a lot of skid plates, even more ground clearance compared to this model here. But this would be really good if you guys want to take this thing mudding and whatnot. The seats in here, they're supportive, they're comfortable, they're cloth seats. I do like the two-tone color combination that they offer. And they're supportive and they're comfortable in their 3-level heated seats. I wish Chevy would offer cool seats here because it's like 100 degrees outside today and it's like super hot. And you can put your family in here if you would like. You have plenty of space in the rear. And this looks really different compared to the other competitors in the segment, like the Jeep Gladiator, the Toyota Tacoma, all those other mid-sized trucks in the segment that this does compete against. It looks really different. Now, I wish Chevy would offer LED headlights as standard equipment, but you do get the halogen projector headlights, which me personally, that's just me nitpicking. But it's not a deal breaker for me, and I think it should be a deal breaker for anyone else. But this vehicle here is really good. Also, that powertrain is very silky and very smooth, even paired with this 8-speed automatic transmission. Starting price here for the Chevy Colorado with the Z71 package is at $33,800 with the options and accessories, including destination. The Z71 Colorado stickers for $35,245. Hope you guys have enjoyed this review here. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at DriveOnReviews and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next review.